Hey guys, this is how you transform a Tots Halloween Ends Michael mask into this amazing looking Rehual. If you follow steps in my video, sure, it should be coming out like this. Yeah, let's get into it. When you get the mask, it comes in with the hair stuck to the back. Just rip it up until you get to that end of the layer where it reaches towards the hair. That's the first step you want to do. For trimming the hair, it's the same on the 2018 and kills, but you want to cut it until it's at about the bottom of the ear. Just like on the Hero Ends mask, you can see that it reaches about the bottom of the ear. Now you want to separate the hairs as much as possible, because it's supposed to look caked together, but it's not supposed to be caked together as much as it is. It's way too flat. You want to make sure it has all that volume at the back, so, you know, it looks more movie accurate. Now we gotta remove the fake mold, and oh my gosh, was this very hard. Without any isopropyl alcohol or anything, it's a very tough task to do, but you wanna like soak the mold and like group it together and get it all off. This is one of the best details you can add. You wanna make a very dark brown with black and brown, of course, and cover the entire surface where all the cracks are. I would recommend you cover the burns also. I didn't do it. I should have. And now look at the Rehual. I really should have. I wish I did it. But you want to cover the entire mask. I'm just saying. But yeah, you cover the mask with the areas with the most cracks. You know, like the forehead and like the cheeks and everything. And then once it dries, then you remove it all. The areas above the cracked area. So don't go too hard. You want to go within like a damp paper towel or towel. And this is the effect that the H40 masks give that most people don't know how to make, I should say. Now go over the entire mask with a damp paper towel with a diluted white. Yeah, the entire mask. I'm saying like entire mask, because it covers the bad base colors, and this is what you get, especially those burns. Those burns you want to remake, so you cover those burns with a damp white. And the other side, it really complements the cracked areas, like with the dark brown, you know, that you added before. The next step is to mix a brown and yellow to make a very dirty brown, and we're gonna use that with a diluted paper towel again. And we're gonna cover the areas where the yellow highlights are. Like on the Kills mask and the H40, the yellow highlights are they're very important to sell that rotted effect. Really go over the burns with a lot, because it'll, yeah, right there, see that? The yellow highlights really adds a lot. You also want the neck to be very yellow. It's very yellow on the ends mask. This is also pretty important. You want to go in with a diluted black. This is just for darkening the burn and the neck and just areas around like the nose creases and like, you know, the highlighted areas like the mouth and stuff, where the most shading would occur, you know. You want to cover the burns a lot, the areas where you think the most rotted and grime would be. It really sells the effect of rotten, you know, like right here. Look at this, very important part. Really complements the yellow highlights you added if you go over it. Oh, and the gun wound, that's right, and the gun wound. You want to do that. And one more thing with the blackness, you want to go over the eyes, like around the eyes, because it makes it look really really dead. It makes the mask look dead, which is pretty creepy. Now we're ready for the dried blood effect. So you want to mix red and brown. A lot of people mix black and brown, but it doesn't really sell the effect of a old looking red, like an old blood red, but it much more looks like just a dark red blood color. But to make the blood look old, you know, give it some aging, mix it with brown. It's gonna be a lot better than black. Now just apply it around the base of the hairline and the gun wound and the temple, where the little temple detail is, you know, on all the H40 masks. You can also go over like the lips again with some more black. Areas like the nose creases and everything, if you want to blacken those up more, that's, again, just go with this step here with black paint. What should I use for the mold? I know. Yeah, you saw that right. We're using pillow stuffing on this theme. Don't worry, it'll look really good. Now for the glue, I just use super glue, which is definitely not the best option. I would definitely recommend like tacky glue or something, but I couldn't find any. So the result of using this, if used too much in one area, is that it's going to crack your paint so easily. Now to fix this is you don't use too much, which unfortunately, if you're a person that loves adding a lot of mold, which I used to be, then it's gonna suck because you're not gonna be able to add too much mold. Because if you do to add too much mold, it's going to crack your paint, like, very easily. So yeah, just don't use too much glue if you're using super glue. This is an optional step for the mold, but you want to go with some English Ivy Green from Apple Barrel. One of the best colors for this, but you go over some areas that you want different colors for the mold. It just adds to the really disgusting factor of the mold, so it doesn't look all white. You know, because then it doesn't look as realistic. Also, another thing you could do is you could darken it a little bit if you don't like how bright it is. But mainly, this is just for the green. So you go over the areas that you want, you know, you can kind of do the dabbing motion, or, you know, just making the areas green, whatever you like. Just, this adds to the realistic factor of the mold. It looks really disgusting. Now this is an extra step for the soiling around the eyes, again, to make it look dead. You go over with an umber color or a brown color around the eyes, or you can darken it also, whatever you want. Hey guys. Just like my Halloween Kills, Tots recreation, or rehaul, whatever. Yeah, rehaul, sorry. I am so freaking stoked with how this turned out. Thought it wasn't gonna, just like my Halloween Kills, I thought it wasn't gonna turn out good. But it's turned out so freaking good. And I'm being honest, I'm being brutally honest right here. This is honestly better than my Halloween Kills one. Like, my Halloween Kills one is an amazing rehaul that I've done. This is miles ahead of that. Like, this is farther than that. I'm so happy that this turned out. The mold looks super good. Everything on this thing looks super good. The hair looks super good. The hair originally went from this super matted, stupid, like, not stupid, I won't say stupid. It was just super inaccurate looking for a Halloween Ends mask that Tots made. And, you know, I did the separating the hairs thing, try to get as normal as possible, because it's not supposed to be caked together as much as they want it. It's not supposed to be as caked together as Tots made it. So yeah, it's really, you really want to split those hairs as much as possible. But yeah, I am so super happy with this thing. I'm thinking about getting some plastic dip and completely covering this, because I'm just that really, I really just want to keep this thing safe because of how good it looks. So yeah, I'm so happy with this. Just like my Halloween Kills, I've already said that a million times. Enjoy the preview.